I'm sitting here in my car, just about to drive down to Chris's house to have a meeting with Chris and Billy. I'm not feeling particularly good about this.
We love you. We love you very much.
Well, actually, I was really lucky. I got 4 gigabyte ones on eBay for something like $1.99, and then they sent 2 through by mistake.
I'm about 20 miles from Chris's, and I'm starting to feel worried, sick, kind of. I'm really not sure how it's going to go today. I really want this to work.
And do you think most people are going, I don't care what's happened back in the past. This isn't here, this is now, this is about the next year at least. You know, as long as it can carry on for. Just shut up and get on with it. And
yeah.
Do you feel that from the rest of you?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what the impression I'm getting.
Yeah. No, definitely. You know, and there's not much point otherwise. You don't want to bring any axes to grind. I'm certainly not, anyway. Because what's the point? It would just it could be awful, that, and I wouldn't do it if I thought there was, and it doesn't feel that there is.
I would love it to work, and it's now down to at what cost. And I'm not talking financially, I'm talking emotionally.
Came over for the tour. It's been awesome.
I've just heard that we've sold out Hammersmith, which is fantastic. It's phenomenal. The response that we've had has been kind of overwhelming, really. It's just great to know that there's a lot of people out there who really want to hear this again, which is fantastic. There's a lot of emails flying around between us all at this moment in time. We still haven't all sat in a room together. We haven't played a note. Warren's still over in Los Angeles, dodging forest fires as we speak. Billy's about to take delivery of all his new equipment, all these new bits and pieces, which he's going to be playing with. Chris is trying to get his head around the new technology. I'm glad it's him and not me. So it's all kind of shaping up. This is January, so we've got less than 3 months to pull the whole thing together, and we're still talking about crew personnel. We're talking about lighting, staging, trucking, catering, crew, hotels, all of that stuff, and that's just for the one tour. So we're doing pretty well, actually. We haven't killed each other.
I didn't actually have contact for Chris Cross or Warren, but I knew Midge's email address, and I was thinking, shall I get in touch with the other guys? So, but I mean, there's pride, isn't there?
The other thing, of course, when you're in a band is that you know people pretty well, and so there's none of Ultravox that I dislike as people. They've all got absolutely. There's bits about them that are real gems. The bits that you get fed up with are the toothpaste lids being left off, the people moaning about this. It's the real petty stuff, like every house.
Well, after all of that worry, anxiety, mad phone calls, mad emails, this is it. First day of rehearsals. First time we'll all be in the same room for 23 years. How scary is that? It should be good. I've got great faith. I think it's all going to be absolutely fantastic. I just hope we make the same kind of noise we used to make. In fact, I hope we make it better. I'm sure we will. I hate rehearsals. But this one should be hopefully a bit different for the first few hours.
Oh, let's face it, we can't put a bleeping stain up without instructions.
Oops. Hello. Hey, that's a good voice. Fucking hell. That's been a long time. Alright. Yeah. Look, how you feeling? I am the dad. Hi, mister. Good to see you.
Where's this finish? Come and get the drum set. Come and see him. In there.
What's the date today?
It's the 2nd of March.
Is it second already? My
It
God.
is the 2nd already. Spring is here. Spring is sprung.
So what's happened today then?
Well, this is home here for the next 5 weeks, I think it is. Rehearsals start today. Warren has arrived. He flew in yesterday from Los Angeles, and he's in there unpacking great big cardboard boxes with his brand new drum kit in there. It's good. It's really nice to see him, actually. It's really funny. I mean, what we were all kind of dreading, you know, that meeting, the first time in 23 years. It could have been really horribly awkward, and it wasn't. It was actually very pleasant. It was really nice to see him. We've been catching up on old times, because we've led, you know, kind of secret lives from each other over the last period. So just catching up on what's going on. We haven't played a note yet, which is probably just as well. Yeah. That's good. Not bad. That's all right. Should save that.
So these came from Yamaha?
Yeah.
Or through Yamaha?
Yeah.
Do you think there'd be a problem getting another one? Because I need to put the MacBook and the MIDI faders box on something.
I think I've got a spare.
Oh, the back was piano. That's nice. That's lovely.
You wouldn't mind bringing the cappuccino back in a
That's great.
This one, for example.
We're happy with that.
When was the last time you opened your drum?
In 1981, I think.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I get pictures, like you said, you're not going to see this very often. All I have to do is repeat this another 30 times.
Well, I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. And so if this has got a map for minimum and stuff. The only thing is I haven't found the easy... I did find it once, but I couldn't find it since, the thing to do the octave switching.
Right.
And I want to find a way how I can program the octave switching on this so that it's just... You just get the three things. You haven't got a full...
Well, I went for this, because it's...
Oh, right,
So
okay.
it's like
Yeah.
like that, as opposed to
Light's
like
good.
5 octaves. But that's not it.
It's not looking right. Maybe it is. It's upside down.
That's a beret.
What's it meant to be?
Meant to be drum pad.
It's a cymbal pad.
Yeah, it looks like a symbol. Wrong.
But it says it requires a wet password.
It's,
That move, yeah, you get ones you like. I used to like
no,
Ross
I mean,
Sparrowtail.
he used to get me to do that right from across a room with it, you know. And, it's good for your legs, but it's a bit sort of tedious.
You feel powerful now. Now you've got the camera.
That's right.
You're feeling good.
It's capturing our soul.
Yeah. And we'll sell this to your children.
I think I'll sell these computers to my children. They're doing much more good than they're doing here.
I like the way it selects which face to focus on and stuff like that.
It does multiple faces. It's very clever.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bill. We're here from Chicago to see Ultravox at the Apollo.
That's gone completely to something else now. This is very bizarre though. Start fiddling. I've never been doing it before, it's no problem.
I say, Robin.
It's just the only thing that got quite interesting. I mean, the sunglasses.
Got a clearance fault.
It's like the three wise men over there, huh?
All in the waiting room. we're up for an extraction.
stroke and check them.
Just extracted a lot of money out of your pocket there, all those suits.
Well, we sent Bill for a prostrate examination, and he's going to do the rest of us.
They showed him how. I've already got an emergency.
Yeah, tell me.
My arm needs to be 3 feet longer.
Okay, so we might.
Yeah.
This is no time to be playing a Nintendo.
I'll get that. That's cool, yeah. Can you just take that a minute?
Let's do all stood still again.
and 27.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, you will get a bit of because it'll have to share the pixels and stuff, so you get a bit of
Like that.
Yeah.
Something happened then. Yep, that's good.
It's 20 minutes to 7 on Friday night, the 10th of April 2009, the opening night of the Ultravox tour. We're on stage in about an hour and a half, something like that. It's quite scary, fun. Who would have thought that 6 months ago we'd be sitting here doing this? It's quite incredible.
Is that basically pointed shoes are well on their way back.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily full on winter pickers, but not duck-bill clown shoes, are they?
No, that's right. No, they've been popular for quite a while.
You all set, Warren?
Very ready.
I'm gonna have a shave. Get me shooting. I'm never going to be this shiny ever again.
Did you mention the video camera on the set?
No, I forgot. How long can you record for?
Not very long.
What men have to go through, eh? I'd settle for a period any time, wouldn't you? Not true.
No.
One of my claims to fame is that I bored them away from the house. I just said, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go now. I'm going, oh, another thing. Da, 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 da.
Oh no, don't go, no.
That's what it's like. Oh man.
That'd be amazing if Peter turned everyone. I made a joke last night and said,
Nice to see you.
is it okay if I
Good to
come
be
with
back.
you? Meet?
I've travelled all the way from Seattle in the state of Washington in the US for this. And I'm hoping they play Vienna and Dancing with Tears in My Eyes and Lament and oh, I'm so excited I can't think of anymore.
What was that?
Working.
It wasn't working.
No, I tried all my little quick fixes. Let's do a quick restart and then it works. But
It's working now?
yeah. This is my tester. That. If I don't see that move, I should be.
You're in trouble.
Yeah. I know something's up. Next test, this one. Krosky 001. C'est moi? Oh, you don't see it there. Let's go back to that. There it is. Just like me, disappears. Disappears in the drop of a hat. And then I've got these ones. That one has no effect on that pedal. For some reason this one does.
It's just like Christmas, really.
It is. I've got no idea. I don't know what either of those things do. And so to use the panic button. Fire! So cool. Coolness is definitely a good seller.
Yeah, it's something you learn after 20 years.
A lot of people might know it.
Jeremy has a phone.
I know that they can, but they can call me, but I can't actually talk back to them. So I love it because I don't get any phone calls. It's fantastic. But they'll give me grief about it. In fact, there was a bloke in the paper the other day that said, bloke gets mugged and the muggers gave him his phone back because it was crap. And I said, look, it's a man after my own heart there.
What happened the first night? What was your feelings?
Well, it was the first night at Edinburgh, wasn't it? It just went by in a massive blur, really. But what was odd was, because that's the first time I've played in front of people effectively for 23 years, or whatever long it is. But once we started, it was just like, it just felt like yesterday. It was effortless compared with how angst-ridden it used to be in the old days. It's just so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Did you sleep the night before? Were you worried about that? Excited?
No, fine. I think we did enough rehearsal and enough prep work that and everyone that we've got working around us, it's almost like an insurance policy that it would be all right. And also I knew that we always managed to get through stuff even if we went completely wrong before. So it's like all the positive bits about what we've ever done all sort of came together just at the right time. And it just felt like it was clockwork to some extent. But then you got the thing that was different was the audiences. The audiences it's like they're mates that you haven't seen for a long time. It's been absolutely gobsmacking, really. I couldn't have guessed what it was going to be like.
Oh, I like Newcastle.
What, you like leaving it?
No, I like it. Got a lot going for it, I think, now. Got a big Asda. There's a really big Tesco's over there. I like that. I do like that gallery.
What, the big grain store one?
Yeah, the Baltic. I can't remember who did the thing on the stairs. It's really good.
What, the ambient industrial noises?
Yeah.
We haven't been waiting for 25 years, but it was absolutely great it happened. It's an emotional trip. It's closing circles, okay? And we feel like adolescents again, and it's fantastic.
So hi. Have you travelled over especially for this? Have you come especially for the concert?
Yes.
Came from Japan. Good. Sorry? You enjoyed it? It's been enjoyed it. It's the second of
I think I'm had to sit here and break it all over. Welcome to Britain.
He's confusing so much.
Stick with that. Oh, come on. Yeah, he starts to play.
I'm Chris. I've travelled from Tokyo to be here in Hammersmith tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I really would like to hear the voice tonight. So please, guys, do it well.
The show was absolutely fantastic. Midge was cool. I really enjoyed it, and the fact that I was here about 25, whatever it is, flipping years ago on the Lament Tour is just thrilled that they've actually come back and played again. So yeah, excellent stuff.
Where have you all come from? Spain, especially for this show.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
Best one we have ever seen in the last 25 years.
Excellent, that's it.
Yesterday I went to Brighton also.
What it fascinates me, and it's I have to be really careful because I forget that I'm playing, and I will start looking around, and you can for some reason I can see people just so much better than before, and then I'll start looking around on the stage, and then I start looking and get interested, and then it's like, oh fucking hell, I'm supposed to be playing something as well, and sometimes I just forget where I am for a second.
Is there part of you thinks, wish we'd done this earlier?
Nah, not really. I don't know. I mean, I think we could have probably done 5 years or something like that, but certainly not. 10 years ago or something like that. I think the distance works better for us. I think I think we'd have been. I don't know. I think we're just more grown up, more sensible. The bigger picture is much easier to see, and we have a sort of wisdom. I think that you can only really get with time. It just needs time to develop.
Well, it's a long way from Antarctica, but to be honest, New York City, just outside New York, came a long way to see everybody. You guys have been inspirational to me and have meant a lot to me over the years. It's just an amazing experience being here in London and coming to see my heroes. And I love you guys and thank you for everything. Thank you for the music.
Is that the idea then behind where you are at the moment then? If you can, this isn't the end this year, you can possibly see further.
I think that's what I think will happen is it's, you know what I was saying to you when we did the interviews before, and I said that the whole thing could finish tomorrow and it might not. That's exactly what it still feels like that. I like that. I like the idea that there's no formula really, and it just gives you that freedom that if we come up with a good idea and something like that, and if we don't, it doesn't matter.
And I'll just give you one last question, because I know we've got time issues. Mayonnaise, sandwiches, explain. What happens? Any more problems there?
It's moved on to roulade now.
Warren, how's it going?
It's going great.
What's the best part?
Hard to say at this point.
New toys?
Yeah, new toys.
What's the worst part?
There isn't one.
So far?
So far.
Anything to say to the people that come to see you?
Hope you have a good time. Hope you have as good a time as we're going to have.
So Mitch, any surprises?
Surprises, yeah, we're actually quite good. That's a bit of a surprise. It's been fun actually so far. Yeah.
Any shocks?
Any shocks? I think learning all the new technology. That's been a long, slow learning curve. The last time we went out with a huge sea of equipment, so trying to make it sensible and practical went out the window. So we've just gone for a smaller version of what we used to have, but equally head messing.
Any messages for friends and family?
Friends and family. Any family out there that I don't know of, don't come and say hello. Friends, absolutely. It's exciting. The guest list seems to be bigger than the amount of people paying to come and see us. So that's always interesting.
Any new guitars?
No, I've missed out on that one so far. But the tour's not started yet, or should I say it hasn't finished yet. So who knows what's going to happen when I'm out and about.
So Chris?
Yes, man.
Or is it John Lennon? It's kind of hard to tell. How's it going?
It's going absolutely fantastic. It's actually been really exciting, and it just much more so than I could have imagined.
Were you looking forward to it, or were you kind of dreading this?
It's not dreading it, but there was apprehension about trying to get everything working, whether we're going to stay with exactly what we used to do. The same old arguments about what songs we're going to do and stuff.
So over the years, I've been saying, getting a band back together is a bit like, potentially remarrying your ex. Is it like remarrying your ex?
Exactly. Exactly. Actually, I've got to say, the good bits are so much better than I thought they were going to be. It's been fantastic.
And what's the biggest surprise out of doing all of this so far?
How quickly things come back. I know the rest of you are not going to notice it, but no, it's that sort of that muscle memory where you're doing something and all of a sudden your fingers do something that you didn't even think about, and it's like being on automatic pilot, and it's just fantastic. It's like a bit like time travel.
Without the fun?
With the fun. Yeah.
Billy?
Yep.
How do your kids feel about you doing this?
My son's sort of excited about it. All of a sudden now I am somebody. He realises I actually am a musician now, instead of messing about. But he wants to make absolutely sure that I'm not going to embarrass him.
Will you?
Yeah, I probably will. but I won't mean to.
What have you enjoyed?
Sorry, my daughter is. She keeps a bit of a distance. She's older, but I think she's well up for it. You know, she's well into music.
And of course, she's quite up for the idea of going to the Isle of Wight festival, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because she can get in for nothing. Yeah, purely selfish.
But she doesn't want to see you, though, does she?
No. What's the name of that band? Pendulum or something?
Pendulum. Yeah.
Pendulum. Yeah, I thought it was the folk band. You know, I used to be into them. The double album. You know,
Pentangle.
Yeah, yeah. Pentangle. That's it. Yeah.
What's been the most surprising thing about doing this again?
Well, it's surprising that the pieces of the band are back together, and it's a band, which is pretty weird. As a bunch of people, as a bunch of musicians, it's quite weird after so many years, and it works. So that's pretty mind blowing.
What's the worst part about doing this?
Getting here on time.